Right, Heidi ho, everybody. Sorry I have been gone for the last 2 days. Had some work I needed to attend to, so that's why I had to kind of take a mini break in between my schedule. That's why I haven't seen any videos in the last 2 days, so I do apologize. But today, I have returned with the hype known as Yuri on Ice. Wow, freaking hell. YouTube has kicked in. Yeah, so I've returned with a hype named Yuri on Ice. And, whew, it's a bit of a fiery anime, to say the goddamn least. It's a bit fiery. So, what's this episode going to bring? Is it going to bring more R shots? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those R shots. If they don't give me those R shots, I will be fracking disappointed. Because Victor, that man, he is a man and a half. That's what I say. And I think, okay. Let's just quickly try and improve every single thing known to exist that would affect my internet. I think, there we are. Alright. I think we're good to go now. Oh, we got 20 seconds until Yuri on Ice begins, or I'd like to call it Victor's ass on ice. Because, let's be honest, that's what we come for. And everything else in between is pretty freaking fine. And also the animation. But Victor's ass comes into animation, so that's where it kind of... Sorry I do sound kind of tired today, it's because I've actually had, I don't know, 4 hours of sleep, I think, the last couple of days, so that's why I probably wore a little bit more eccentric than usual. So if I tend to kind of be a bit more free with my expressions, that's probably why. So, yeah. Right, hopefully Acrobat will not... Wait, what's happening? Whoa, hello, okay. Alright, what's going on here? Alright. Hello, viewer. Right. Okay, so we started straight on the intro, okay. Alright. So I didn't expect that. I was like, fracking hell, we're already in the intro, okay. Alright, contain ourselves. Alright, okay, so let's start this stream thingy live in 3, 2, 1. Gonna start right. I can find my bloody cursor. Oh yeah, so I've got to be a little bit more silent than usual because apparently YouTube does not like your headphones being quite loud, because my Gundam video got taken down because my headphones were loud and my microphone picked up some of the sound, which then Gundam took the video down because apparently it was audio. I was like, that is the most stupidest thing I have heard in a very long time. So I've got to be a little bit more silent when it comes to my headphones because apparently you can get taken down for that. I was like... I literally kind of took a moment and I just went, this isn't happening, but it happened. So yeah, that was that. So don't have your headphones loud on a live stream. When you think about it, I would say it's Victor's ass is going to make history. Like I would imagine, because it's pretty fine. I think there was promise of that kind of thing again this week with the bath. So hopefully it does actually happen. 10 out of 10. Oh Christ! Hopefully subtitles are actually working as well, because I actually have no idea whether or not they are working. Right, so we're gonna experience this firsthand and see whether or not this actually works. There's no subtitles. Great. When a whole minute in, there's no subtitles. Bloody opening doesn't give you subtitles. It says coming soon still, so I don't think it's actually out. I think it's crashed. Right, we'll find in a second. Alright, so Crunchyroll's busted. Yeah, so I generally think Crunchyroll has just died. So I imagine that it was the R shot that probably killed Crunchyroll. That should be the name of a film, actually. Yep, there's no subtitles. Just what I needed. I can't watch it raw because I don't know Japanese that well. Wish I could. Wish I actually could do that. That'd be kind of fun. But no. Right, so, well, that's yeah, it's also coming soon. I thought it's a bit weird. I thought, what's going on here? Okay. Alright. I'm going to quickly check something. I'm actually going to check whether or not my things have gone weird. Let's check just in case my internet has gone strange and maybe my Acrobat might be out of place and it actually might have crashed it. Oh, Christ, also no. Nope. My actual Chrome thingamajig is actually completely fine. Yeah, pretty much everyone on Crunchyroll was like, yeah, where are the subs, guys? I love to watch anime without subtitles, but I freaking can't. Right, so let's have some Yuri and Ice discussions while we wait, because apparently it's not working, which is inherently strange. I haven't had this since Mob Psycho 100. I think it's the very last anime that did that. I think last time it actually crashed was ReZero, but Yuri and Ice. Huh. Nope, still just coming soon. It's too late. It's too late, Crunchyroll, to be doing this kind of crap to me. It's 8 PM at night over in England, and it's like, you're doing this to me now. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing, Crunchyroll? You might want to calm down a bit there. Right, so that is actually 7 minutes gone completely of my stream so far. Alrighty ho, neighboritos. I'm guessing we're probably going to give about 10 minutes and it probably will kick in. I can imagine that's probably going to be the case. So I could probably stare at Victor's ass for a bit because I've got a shot of Victor's ass right now, so I don't know. I was looking forward to this, but now I have to wait. Man. Why me? Alright. Come on, Crunchyroll. Give me the good stuff. No, you're not giving me the good stuff. You're giving me the bad stuff. You give me the stuff that I don't want to see. Yes, Yuri, you're pretty freaking cool, but if I can't understand what you're saying, then what am I going to do? Oh, this is going to be a catastrophic stream, isn't it? Oh, freaking hell. What was... How does... I don't know. I can't explain. I can't even fathom the reason why there's no subtitles, but this happens like regularly on Crunchyroll. Like, don't know why. It's Funimation's always, it gets delayed and it never gets released until they want it to be released. And then Crunchyroll's like, yeah, we still release it, but you can't watch it because there's no subtitles. And then Daisuke's all like, yeah, we still got it. Like, you can watch it on ours, but they don't get really nice. They only get like 4 animes I watched this season. Besides Iron Blooded Orphans, which takes you down because your headphones are too loud. I will never let that go. I still think that's one of the most outlandish takedowns I have seen in a very long time. Not kind of just because it's my own takedown, but just because it was stupid. And there's still no subtitles. Hello, 8 viewers. By the way, there are no subtitles on Crunchyroll, so if you're trying to watch it, there's no subtitles. Just thought I'd fill you in there because just in case you're like, well, okay, so what's this guy just talking? Why is there no anime? I can't even say the word anime anymore because that's the reason. There's no subtitles. All right. I bet it's gonna take 25 minutes to actually get to the subtitles. I bet you any amount of money. I'm sitting here betting that this is gonna take a long while to get some subtitles. There's no way in hell to actually even get the subtitles working because there's no subtitles because there isn't. If I would use no subtitles to get a thumbnail, but I need subtitles to actually watch the episode. Oh, no subs, but I manage. Refresh the subs. Yeah, everyone's pretty much... I'm pretty much at 1 minute and 31 seconds because that's where the opening ends and the episode begins and there's still no subtitles. That's the pain of actually starting on the opening because you just don't know. Like, if it was actually the beginning, They actually had an intro to the show before the opening started. You can actually tell whether or not it's actually subtitles. And you'd be like, okay, so there's no subtitles, and probably just like kind of stop for a bit and see whether or not it comes back. But now it's because it's a 1 minute into the opening, and then it starts, and then there's no subtitles. You're like, well, then what the F do I do now? Like, fam, you want to be doing this to me now? I'm not one of those guys that can just sit there and go, well, I understand Japanese completely, so I actually will carry on watching it. Because I'm not one of those guys. Wish I was, but I'm not. So at these times in life where you wish you could learn it, you actually could know Japanese. That's basically how my philosophy goes. Nope. I'm getting pissed off hearing his voice say, "I'm Yuri." It's getting to me now. It's getting to me. Like it's grinding my soul. Because I just saw other Yuri kick him in the back, and I was like, well, Yuri did a good job there because, friggin' hell, I need those subtitles. He's all like, yeah, man, I need those subtitles as well. Oh god, I've got to put an annotation at the end of this video and say where the actual konnichiwa as well, but let's see what Twitter's doing. All right. Well, there goes my perfect stream of good old Yuri on Ice. Because pretty much I had Yuri on Ice perfect for this whole entire time, and no, they gotta ruin it. You're just listening to a guy for the past 11 minutes rambling about a load of random stuff. Okay, so yeah, Crunchyroll doesn't actually kind of put anything up. Okay, Crunchyroll, build to me your secrets, Crunchyroll. What the F are you doing? What are you playing? Yeah, they haven't actually released it, so why did it count down and release without actually releasing? Well, they're a bit behind on the times there. They're like, oh, fracking hell, it's 8 o'clock, we've got to release the anime. Like, oh god, we haven't got subtitles. What the F do we do? Nothing. That's what we do. We sit here and probably cake ourselves because we don't know what the F to do. Alright. Anyway, anyone else kind of want to say whether or not they got subtitle problems? Like, anyone else getting it as well? Or just me? To show how many people are actually watching on Crunchyroll. If anyone does actually have those problems, do be vocal, because then I actually know whether or not I'm not the only one here just like kind of waiting patiently for the fact that this thing will kick in. Because Crunchyroll ain't releasing anything yet. They're kind of sitting there like twiddling their thumbs like, yeah, well, it's there, you can watch it, but yeah, you can't. Oh man, this is gonna be a long ass live stream to actually get it working. Oh, okay, so in theory the episode has been out for exactly 10 minutes, I would say, and there's not been any subtitles. This is catastrophic, Crunchyroll. Like, you're denying me my husbando hype. That's what you're trying to do to me. You're denying it. I can't take this. I ain't accepting this. Yep, it's pretty much non-existent. Alright. You gotta believe in the heart of the cards, as they say. That's what Yuki used to say. You gotta believe. Oh, okay. I think it's out. Yes! We have subs! We have subs! I'm so happy, I could cry. Alright. Alright, fams, we're starting this one more time. We are doing this now. We are going 480p with this. Because apparently HD does not exist on Crunchyroll. Because they don't like that. They ain't accepting it. So we gotta go 480p. Because we're hardcore about it. I got really fast. Right, okay. Okay, it's working. Alright. Let's contain ourselves and let's start this. Because we have been patiently waiting all bloody week for this, just to get denied for a little while Crunchyroll twiddles their thumbs releasing the subtitles. Alrighty ho, neighborinos. We are starting this one more time. My squeaky chair is going to piss me the hell off as well. I do apologize because I think it's quite loud on the actual microphone. All right, okay. So, if anyone wants to start, it's at 1 minute and 32 seconds in. That's where I'm at because that's where it begins. Okie dokie, fam. Bodies? Does that count as a rhyme? I don't freaking know. Anyway, all right. So, 1 minute and 32 seconds in. If everyone's got that, we can start this in 3, 2, 1. Right, start again. 3, 2, 1. Right this second. I've got to watch this in 480p as well. I just realised that. It's going to be fun. Now, see, that is good timing. You came straight as I did the countdown. That's pretty pro. Gotta give you props there. I listened to this dude talk about stuff for a very long time. You probably said it's being like an animator as well, going, yeah, that just looks really hard. There's that beautiful ass. All right, Mappy, you can stop it now. That's pretty much everyone's reaction at that point. We're just like nosebleeds. That's pretty much everyone. That's pretty much all of our reactions as we watch this. It's like our noses are bleeding constantly. Can you make me feel confident in myself? I've never been so jealous of a person in my whole entire life. I am jealous. Fracking hell, boy. Fracking hell. He's getting jello. He's getting bloody jello about it. Yeah, I've never been so jello in my lifetime. God damn it, Yuri, you got lucky there. You got lucky there, fam. What a douche. And Russian Yuri was getting jealous. I would have been jealous at that point as well. I would like, boy, get off of him. I was like, oh snap. He's getting the right hand. He's 23 years old. I was promised this, and I'm accepting this completely. Right, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Done it. You got to believe in the heart of the card, fanbo. You'll find errors that way. So you got to believe in the heart of the cards. You'll find out straight away. So that means if I had to ice skate Eros, I had to think about Victor's arse the whole entire time, and I'd be like, well, that's Eros to me. There we are. Done. Fracking done. God damn it, Matthew, make it look easy. Getting that agape going on, you got the errors going on at the same time. This is what Dancing on Ice should have been. Dancing on Ice should have been this. Just husbandos for 12 straight weeks. I would have watched the hell out of it. But no. What would I imagine that maybe he knows more than Russian Yuri? In a sense, I think maybe there might be an area that maybe Japanese Yuri is slightly better than Russian Yuri, like slight bit. I don't know. It feels like it's going down that route. That waterfall's pretty lucky. Ain't gonna lie. I think pretty much everyone's fallen in love with him. That's pretty lucky bottle, to be honest. Poor Cutlet Bowl sitting in the corner and just going, "Oh my god, he's doing it for me!" I can imagine that being the case. He's just going, "Oh my god, I can't believe it! You did this for me!" Pretty lucky Poor Cutlet Bowl, to be honest. Why is there like a statue of David? Teeth to be top tier husbando. That's what he needs to be taught. He needs to rival that husbandoness. Sweet baby Jesus. But here's what we come for, guys. Here's what we're here for. The actual animation. Hey, I'm actually learning about different moves in ice skating while trying to watch the actual ice skating. It's impossible doing this constantly with your eyes because you're trying to like watch the ice skating, but watch the subtitles at the same time, like constantly. Vulnerability. All right, Mappa, you can come out now. Just like tell us you're in the corner. Just doing this like amazing animation. Like, yeah, we're just sitting there doing this animation like nothing. And then Bones like fracking out. Like, I thought we were doing the best of the year. Apparently not. He's not like thinking about other pair. He's too transfixed in a dance of life. But I feel like it's gonna say, well, actually, no, Japanese Yuri is better. I can imagine it going down that route. Do not lose the husbando. Don't faint, man. Best wake up call ever. Lucky git. That's all I'd say. Do it for that pork cutlet bowl. You can do it for it. I believe in you, son. I believe in Sonny Jimbo. I felt smitten by that. Ain't gonna lie. That was cheeky. That was bloody cheeky. That was. Where's the pork cutlet bowl? Where you at, son? There's so much elegancy to it. It's so amazing just to watch it unfold. It just gets better and better and better as time goes on. Russian Yuri went off because he's jealous. He's like, well, beep, I think I've lost this. I think Japanese Yuri kind of won this. Me, Yuri, probably might have to leave this because I don't think I did too well. You got your ass, it is. My god, a canted angle. Holy Christ. Oh, it's a canted angle, I think. Look that one. God damn. He's gone. My god, it looks so adorable together. It's like kind of smelting my heart, pardon the pun, because there's ice everywhere. It's melting my heart. And at this point, you're probably imagining all of the fan fiction is going nuts on the internet right now, just going, fracking hell, that happened. They're together. Holy freaking Christ, it's happening, guys. Oh man, but I don't want to see Yuri leave. Yuri was funny. He was cool. I liked him, but he's gone. Don't do this to me, anime. The people in the ending changed. I would never noticed the beginning part. It was like just 2 transfixed and everything else. I just completely forgot the beginning part was there. Probably did that. I'm not too sure. No. Just look at that. Look at that little shot of them together. Cannot tell me they're adorable. Freaking hell. Like, I don't tend to ship characters that much, but I'm totally shipping them. Damn it, I'm actually going into that territory now. Shipping those characters. Fracking hell's happening to me. The dog's all like, yeah, boy. Well, boys, that was Yuri on Ice episode 3. I was going to say episode 2, then it was episode 3. It was a bit late because Crunchyroll thought, okay, guys, you know what we're going to do? We're going to delay the subs because we don't like people. So, yeah, that's why I think this has been going on for like 4 weeks. Oh. It's getting to those tones. The tonal shift, mans. It's happening. It's going down that route. I just pressed my wrong key. Oh, okay, I pressed the wrong key accidentally. Right. Alrighty ho. Yeah, 37 minutes. It should actually have been 25, I think, 26, 27, I think, not 37. So this point I should be for ending my review, but now I'm actually starting my review. Alrighty ho. That was episode 3 of Yuri on Ice, and what can I really bloody say? It was fantastic. Like, oh boy, where do I even begin? Where the hell do I even start? Like, okay, let's get the obvious out of the way. Fracking hell, you're a lucky get. That's all I can. That's my stance on that whole entire thing. Like, I mean, I was going in for the R shots. I got the R shots. I leave happy. It says 10 out of 10 from me. But really, when I think about it, I kind of just sat here and went, yeah, he's gonna win it. It ain't gonna break those conventions. It ain't gonna go past that. Granted, I would imagine it probably might have broken them because if I know these things well, which I probably don't know too well, I don't freaking know. My brain doesn't work too well sometimes. But sometimes at first, I swear the protagonist loses, which then drives him to go better later on, which then he wins at the end. That's how it normally goes down. But this time, I think it broke the convention. I think it broke the convention by, excuse me, just gonna down water before I start live streaming because I constantly like get air in my throat. Excuse me. All right, yeah. So I think it broke the conventions because he actually won it, and then Yuri left basically. So I'd imagine it's kind of different. I'm not too sure if I've seen animes have done that too much. I mean, if I remember correctly, I don't think I have. Like, I can't remember anything from like last fracking hell, like ever since I've watched 3 that has done it. I think every single time I've watched it, they've lost. They even lost at the end as well. Like, it's also another convention. So hopefully he actually wins at the end because then it kind of just breaks that convention. Because that's one of the things I can never stand is the fact. Well, actually, sometimes they actually win as well, but scripts here sides. But it's just one of those things. Hopefully it just continues like sort of keeping the conventions but maybe breaking the exact same time, because I think it did break the convention slightly because he did win it. Because normally 9 out of 10 times they lose the first game and then that's what drives them to go bigger, then actually at the end they win. That's how it always goes down. But I'm guessing this one broke it. In essence, he actually won it, which then might actually kind of grow his character as time goes on until when Yuri comes back, Yuri kind of back and better than ever, and then probably might win the game at the end. We're not too sure, but it actually might be a pretty neat kind of like twist at the end. I'm not too sure. Like, and then how many episodes it's actually going to be. So I'm probably guessing around about 25. I can imagine so. Like, it doesn't seem like it'd be 12. Granted, I could be wrong. It might be 17, probably. But either way, let's move on from that. God, it's just the fact of the actual like the actual see my brain's not working. Like the actual thing itself, like the actual ice skating itself, it was I say every single damn week, but it's just so bloody amazing to watch because it just it looks beautiful. It looks absolutely stunning because you just kind of transfixed. I was pretty much losing every single subtitle I was watching because of how transfixing that actual like kind of animation was. Every single cell was bloody fantastic. Like it was just so amazing. I was sitting there going, "Damn, Mapper! I haven't seen you do this well in quite a long time. Ever since Terror Resonance." Granted, I haven't seen other animes by Mapper off that point, but still, I kind of keep to that. I haven't seen any anime done by them looking this good. So props to bloody you. But the one other thing I kind of want to note is the chemistry the characters have. Like, in essence, the chemistry the characters have is actually pretty freaking fantastic. They actually do work well together. They don't kind of seem like they're there for the sake of being there. They all just bounce off each other, which really, really works down well. Yeah, I mean, Yuri is the hothead character. He's that kind of character we see here all the time. But he works for the other characters there. He works for both Victor and Yuri himself. He actually works being there. He's not just there for the sake of being there because he actually works off of them. Also, vice versa for all the characters there. They all work in conjunction with each other, which actually kind of makes the experience a lot better. Because, again, one other thing, if the plot was conventional and the characters were complete utter tripe, then this anime would not work at all. But because the characters are actually pretty damn well, the voice actors give life to these characters. In essence, the voice actors really do kind of bring out the best in these characters. Then it works pretty damn well. Plus, they're written pretty freaking damn well as well. Yeah, they keep the conventions, but I don't really care because they're kind of fun to watch. They're actually awesome together. And then as well, you kind of have the whole entire idea of what does this ice skating thing mean to him. He has to find it within himself to actually then kind of go forward, to actually give the best performance he actually possibly can. And if I remember correctly, which I'm actually going to go back over the subtitle because I think I missed it. I wanted to quickly go back to when... Right. I think he mentioned about the fact that he was too transfixed in the actual he was too transfixed in the actual like kind of like ice skating, and in the end he actually kind of lost the actual meaning behind the actual dance himself because he was too transfixed in it. Like he thought he could do better because he wasn't thinking about it. Like he was doing the moves himself. He's banging out those moves, but I guessing the meaning behind it's not there, then it kind of loses the entire meaning. Yes, you could look fracking fantastic, but if you don't have the moves, then what's the bloody point, fanboy? You should just leave. But actually, I'll go with the subtitle again, just in case I get the interpretation wrong. Come on, Yuri, speak. Speak or forever hold your peace. Yeah, so I was right. Yeah. I thought I was correct in that context. I thought I was correct in what I meant by that because I thought, yeah, he's kind of transfixed in actually trying to nail every single damn move that he actually can't get the meaning behind it. Because again, I think it works in a lot of cases. If you have the intention there, I think it works in film as well. If you have the intention like a great film, then so be it. Like an amazing film. But if there's no meaning behind it, then what's the bloody point in watching it? If you put no kind of soul into it, then what's the point? If you're just doing all these fancy ass shots, then it doesn't kind of mesh together. Yes, I mean, when you think about it, Yuri messed up. He did actually kind of mess up one of his moves, which then did contribute to everyone going, oh, freaking hell, what is he doing? Like, you give me the heart attack of the century here, boy. And then in the end, but he won because he actually still had the meaning behind that. He had the meaning in his own soul, which then elevated his actual kind of game beyond where it was. In essence, yes, Yuri had the bloody moves. He was bloody fantastic. I was like, fracking hell, boy. Like, this guy, he is dishing out those bloody moves. I was like, fracking hell. Well, I should just leave because I can't do this. But then it just kind of lacked any meaning. That's what I'm kind of guessing. That's what I'm kind of seeing in this. That's what I'm kind of learning as well. You need to have meaning behind what you do, otherwise it just doesn't kind of mesh. It doesn't. It's half a package basically. When you think about it, it's half a package. You have the dance, you have the moves, is what I'm trying to say. You have the moves, I say dance moves then, but you have the moves. But if you don't have the meaning there as well, then what's the point in doing the moves? Yes, you can get away with doing that. You can just get away because people necessarily actually kind of know what you're trying to do. They won't actually pick up on the meaning behind it. But if it's not there, then what's the point? But then Yuri actually had it. That's why he was actually better. That's why he won. Yes, he mucked up, but he had the meaning behind it. I think it works in contemporary dance as well. I'm not too sure. If any contemporary dancers out there do want to kind of tell me otherwise, then do tell me otherwise. I'm kind of well versed in it. Kind of just know some stuff here and there. But I think that's the case. I think that's what the whole entire thing was trying to get at. It's the fact that he had his meaning behind it. In essence, I think maybe what happened was Yuri was kind of greedy. He wants to win it. That's why he kind of has that mentality. He wants to win. That's why he kind of has those flashy-ass moves. Yes, he is thinking about his grandpa. Say the word. Yes, he is thinking about his grandpa. Like, he was thinking originally about him. But as soon as he actually got into the moves, it kind of then took over. His perfectionism took over. In essence, he wanted that title. He wanted to win, to actually have then Victor train him, that it kind of became overbearing for him to a point where he couldn't ever think about his grandpa. The only thing he could think of was the moves themselves. And that's what kind of was his kind of Achilles heel. That's what I kind of see. That's what I'm kind of getting from it. And then to reiterate, it was complete opposite for Yuri. Yuri just kind of had everything. He was pretty good on those ice skates. That's what I'd probably say. But it's just, goddamn, this anime looks bloody fantastic. Just to reiterate that idea, I got to put that out there every single damn week. This anime looks phenomenal. Like, everything about this anime is great. The soundtrack's fracking awesome as well. Props to the actual like kind of visualization of the actual kind of Arrow story itself. I thought it was actually pretty neat. I thought that actually was a nice way to kind of show the actual story itself, because it kind of has that area about it which really, really damn works. I can't actually compare it to something else, but if I could compare it, I'd probably say it, but I can't figure it right now. But it works for me. I really do like it. I thought it was actually a really nice interpretation of what it actually means. It kind of has that stained glass-ish effect to it. Like, that's what I'm trying to get at. I'm not too sure how to call it. It kind of has. If you've seen it before, you kind of know what I mean. It's that kind of effect. That's what I'm trying to get at. But really, going forward now, I want to see what Yuri does. I want to see what he does next, because I'm guessing he's going to improve. He's hell-bent on getting Victor, the best husbando in 2016, to be his coach. So I'm guessing he will try everything in his damnedest to get there, and actually win the final Grand Prix as well. And on top of that, but it's if he actually get there in the first place. That's the idea. And I'm guessing now, when you think about it, this could also be something else. Maybe Yuri might be better than Yuri in the end, because he's training with someone else. Maybe because it's a title of Victor being this kind of person, this formidable force within the ice skating industry, doesn't kind of match up in the end, because sometimes people that are not as well known sometimes are bloody fantastic on their own. Some trainers that aren't kind of known in the world might be freaking fantastic. It depends on the regime. It depends on how they teach you and how you actually get there in the end. It kind of works in every single field. It's not just because this person's the greatest person ever, God's gift, the man, everything like that in between. He's actually going to teach you the best things on God's earth. You're actually going to win it in the end, because you might not. You might muck up. You might lose meaning. You might lose everything in the process. That's what I kind of see as well. I kind of see that might just be a little hinting plot point. Like, I think everyone's hell-bent on having Victor as a coach, that I think maybe in the end it might not be the best option in the end. I'll be completely incorrect, but what I'm trying to do here is kind of maybe see the different possibilities that anime can go down than just the conventional route it could go down. Because again, it could just go down the conventional route of basically this guy's fracking fantastic, this dude's pretty good in ice skating, they go together, they train together, they become a formidable duo, he skates, he wins, and then Bob's your uncle, anime's over. It could probably go down that route. But I'm kind of sitting there wondering, could they go somewhere else? Could they not go down Evangelion kind of routes, but I mean, in essence, kind of break some conventions here and there of the sports genre? If it does, I would be completely content, because again, it's one of those animes that you probably could need that. You probably could use just trying to break its conventions every now and then, just to kind of feel a little bit more fresh. Not that I'm saying it doesn't feel fresh at all. It feels fresh as an iceberg, but it's a terrible euphemism. But it's just maybe here and there, just breaking some certain things might just work in its favor. I don't know. Tell me what you think. That's the final thought from Joe at 8:49 p.m. at night. What is thou opinion on this episode? I'm making up Shakespearean words, but overall, all in all, pretty fracking fantastic episode. That's what I say. That's what I get at. I really did like it. I thought from start to finish, it was kind of fun to watch. Again, it's one of those things. This anime is bloody just funny. I didn't expect how funny this anime is going to be, but I'm so glad it is, because it just adds to the overall atmosphere of the anime itself. It just adds so much more. I love it. So, excuse me again. I have no idea what's happening to me tonight, but yeah, it's a complete package when you think about it. It has everything I need in an anime. Like, I feel like my free thirst has been quenched, because I thought maybe at the beginning of the year that maybe Princess Stride Alternative might have quenched my thirst for another season of Free, but in this case it was running. No, it turned out to be complete tripe. This anime looks like it could just kind of be the best of the year, possibly one of the best of the decade when it comes to sports, being something different that I haven't seen before. Granted, I don't watch as many sports animes as many people watch. I haven't watched Haikyuu, so I can't actually judge too much, but from what I've seen, I can judge from what I've actually kind of watched personally. I have not watched Haikyuu, I haven't watched Kokono Basket, I haven't watched a lot of ones that I should be watching, but I need to get around to it one day. So yeah, with all that said, I have indeed been the driver. If you have enjoyed this live stream, do apologize for Crunchyroll kind of messing up and kind of having to wait all this time, because, you know, Crunchyroll does tend to do that sometimes, so I do apologize once again. But if you have enjoyed the live stream and you do want to leave a like, do leave a like, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed my content as a whole and you kind of sitting there going, this guy is pretty freaking awesome, I kind of want to watch this guy more often, then do leave a sub, because indeed it does help me quite a bit, and you will be that 528th subscriber, 529th I think now. So if you do want to leave a sub, do leave a sub, because indeed there's something quite a bit. But until tomorrow with Keijo Overlord chapter 18.5 stroke chapter 19, and then possibly Medaka box as well. I shall see you guys later. Bye for now. Oh, side note, also Arjun as well. I completely forgot about that one. Arjun as well. But complete side note, I will still be in the comments like after this video kind of like, I guess the stream terminates, I'll still be in the comments. So if you guys want to kind of just lay down some of those rhymes, I shall be there until the video processes. So look forward to it. So see you guys later. Bye for now.